Let's head out to Oregon. The Friday night lights are on. Oregon versus Michigan State Friday night, and there will be recruits on campus.
Yeah, absolutely. And it starts with DeCorian Moore, the number one receiver in the country, one of the jewels of this Oregon class. He returns to Eugene this weekend, as does fellow receiver on 300 recruit Cooper Perry. And then the number 2 defensive lineman in the 2026 class, Tony Cumberland, all have already given Dan Lanning the thumbs up, committed, and look to be solid with their pledges. A few other top targets for Oregon this weekend. The number 1 ranked edge rusher in the On3 player rankings, Zion Ely. He returns after a great visit for Saturday Night Live at the end of July. He said it was amazing, called it his best visit yet, said the environment's insane, and thinks that he has an opportunity to play early on a defense that he really feels like he fits in. And he talked to a lot of other prospects that were there for Saturday Night Live, and he told me that they all agreed it was the best visit that they've been on. His teammate, the number 5 safety in the On3 industry, Jira Edwards, he too is at Saturday Night Live. He too is going to be at Oregon this weekend. He has talked about what the special things that Oregon has building, and said Oregon has a lot of things a student athlete should want in the school on and off the field. Our colleague Chad Simmons reported that the nation's number 2 defensive lineman, Aiden Harris, and his twin brother, Andrew Harris, will be there. Been a lot of Ohio State buzz around Aiden Harris. We'll see if Oregon can change that this weekend. And their teammate out of Matthews Weddington in North Carolina, linebacker Thomas Davis Jr., he'll also visit this weekend. And then Tiki Hola is a 4-star from Texas, a 4-star defensive lineman from Bastrop that Oregon has offered. They're bringing in this weekend. So even though it's a Friday game, really good visitor list, these guys stay the night. Then they get all day Saturday to spend with the coaches with no distraction of a game. So if you're able to get this kind of star power on campus for a Friday game, which is hard to do because most kids play on Friday nights, it actually works out to your benefit. With on Saturday, you can bring them back to the facility. You should win your game on Saturday or on Friday night. Should just be good vibes around the building all weekend for these recruits to soak in.
Yeah, who knew Friday night would be a big visit weekend for this Michigan State game? Because, like you said, it's very rare to see this many quality visitors in for a Friday night game, especially knowing what next week is going to be in Eugene with Ohio State coming to town. We'll get to all that. That's going to be a huge visitor list. But Oregon fans, you got to be pumped about what's coming on campus this weekend. Let us know how we feel about recruiting. Comment section below.